get started.
Hi boys and girls. So if you watched Mrs. Catherine's video yesterday, she said that we are going to be talking about trees and nature this week. So I got this book called Arbor Day, which you would typically get at school to color and read with your parents. But since we're not in school, I thought that I would color it and cut it apart and read it to you. Okay, this is called Arbor Day, and Arbor Day was on Friday. It's about planting trees and why it is important. So I will go ahead and read it to you. Arbor Day. National Arbor Day is celebrated on the last Friday in April each year. The word arbor comes from the Latin word tree, so Arbor Day really means tree day. The first Arbor Day happened because J. Sterling Morton and his wife moved to the Great Plains of Nebraska. They built a house on 160 acres of land, but there were very few trees. The local people believed land was not good for planting. Sterling and his wife planted trees. They wanted trees and green plants. In 1872, Sterling said there should be a tree planting holiday. They gave prizes to counties and large groups that planted the largest number of trees. On that first Arbor Day, there were about 1 million trees planted in Nebraska. That's a lot of trees. Other states heard of this and word spread quickly. Schools wanted to help too. In 1882, schools began with each grade level planting a tree and taking care of it all year. These trees were given names. The date it was planted was posted. It was something students couldn't wait to do each year, so more and more trees were planted. Trees are important because they block the sun, give shade, give us wood for building materials and fuel, make clean air that we breathe, and in the Great Plains, they help break up the wind. Trees are important to us, and it's important to plant trees even now. It says Arbor Day, plant a tree. Today, most states still celebrate Arbor Day on the last Friday in April. Some places celebrate it when the weather is good for planting trees in their area. Arbor Day is not as well known as it once was. We can remind people about Arbor Day and how important it is to plant and take care of trees. So that was a little history of Arbor Day and why it's important and to plant trees. So I just had this book at home, and it goes through the seasons for a maple tree. I just kind of wanted to show you a couple pictures. So here we have a maple tree in the winter. There's no leaves, there's snow on the branches. It looks dead, but it's alive and well. So many things are happening. There's animals hibernating in there, and they collect sap from it in the wintertime to make syrup. And then spring comes and you can see the little buds on the tree. When it rains, those roots suck up the rain and the leaves can start to grow. And here's a summer tree. Oh, it's very green and filled with leaves. And then in the autumn or the fall, the leaves start to change color. Red, yellow, orange. And they start to fall off. And you can play in those leaves. So this was just a fun book to look at all these pretty pictures of trees. All right, so then I did a craft last week and can do one this week too. So what did we do?
You cutted the sides of these.
Yep, I put 2 slits in, one here. Woo! Can you go get that? And one on this side.
Yep, and then you have a little tree. You can color it all green, and then you can put your tree in with the little slides.
So you make like a tree topper, and then you can
slide it in.
Slide it in those slits.
You just cut it in like a tree and then color it and put some branches on it of brown crayon.
Yep. And then you stick it in there like that.
And then it turns out like a tree.
And it can remind you of how important trees are and Arbor Day. So that's what we have for you today. I hope you have a great day.
Do you want me to press it?
Mm-hmm.